Welcome back, student, in the part 3 of chapter 8, cell. The fifth organelle that is present in eukaryotic cell is plastids. These are found in only plant cells and in some euglenoids. They are usually large in size, easily observable under the microscope. They contain some pigments. Plastids, based on the type of pigment that is present into them, are divided into three types: chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. Chloroplast contain chlorophyll and carotenoid pigments. They trap the light energy for photosynthesis. Chromoplasts contain fat-soluble carotenoid pigments like carotene, xanthophylls, etc. This gives a yellow, orange, or red color to the plant part. Leucoplasts, these are colorless plastids of various shapes and size with stored nutrients. They include amyloblast, elioplast, and aleuroplast. Amylo is for storage of starch, elio is for storage of oil and fats, alero is for storage of proteins. Chloroplast. These are double membrane bound organelles mainly found in the mesophyll. Those are the leaf cells. These are lens-shaped, oval, spherical, discoid, or ribbon-like organelles. Length is 5 to 10 micrometer. Width is about 2 to 4 micrometer. Their number varies from 1 to 20 to 40 per cells in the mesophyll. Inner membrane of chloroplast is less permeable comparing to the outer membrane. The space limited by the inner membrane of chloroplast is known as stroma. It contains a number of organized flattened membranous sacs which are known as thylakoids. Membrane of the thylakoid encloses a space called lumen. So this one is a lumen. And chlorophyll pigment is present in thylakoid. Thylakoids are arranged in stacks, and those stacks are known as grana or granum. There are flat membranous tubules called stroma lamella. These are the stroma lamella that connect thylakoids of different grana. The stroma contains small double-stranded circular DNA, ribosomes, and enzymes for synthesis of carbohydrates and proteins. The type of ribosome present in chloroplast is 70S, whereas in cytoplasm it is present 80S. Sixth organelle is ribosomes. These are the non-membranous granular structures composed of RNA and protein. George Palade was the first one to observe ribosome in 1953. Eukaryotic ribosomes have two subunits, one is 60 and another one is 40, and together they form 80S. The seventh organelle is cytoskeleton. It is network of filamentous proteinaceous structures present in the cytoplasm. It provides mechanical support, motility, maintenance of the shape of the cell, etc. Cilia and flagella, as we have discussed in prokaryotes, cilia and flagella are present in eukaryotes as well. They are hair-like structure, outgrowth of the cell membrane. Cilia, they are usually small structure which work like oars, causes the movement of cell or surrounding fluid. Flagella are longer, responsible for cell movement. Flagella of prokaryotes and eukaryotes are structurally different. If we discuss about the structure of flagella and cilia, it is covered by a plasma membrane. Their core, this entire core is known as axonema, which has microtubules, peripheral microtubules and central microtubules. Axonema has total 9 doublets. What are doublets? Here you can see they are in the form of a doublets, which are arranged radially to the periphery. And there are 2 array, right? So this arrangement is known as 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is the arrangement of flagella or cilia. The central tubules are connected by bridges. This one is bridge, and it is enclosed by a central sheath. It is connected to one of the tubules of each peripheral doublet by a radial spoke. Thus, there are total 9 radial spokes. The peripheral doublets are also interconnected through linkers. These green color are the linkers. Yeah. Right? Cilium and flagellum emerges from the centrioles-like structure, and that is known as basal bodies. Centrosomes and centrioles. Centrosome is an organelle containing two non-membrane bound cylindrical structures which are known as centrioles. They are surrounded by a pericentriolar material. So here you can see they are surrounded by a pericentriolar material. The centrioles lie perpendicular to each other. They are made up of 9 evenly spaced peripheral fibril of tubule. So there is nothing present in the center. Each of the peripheral fibril is a triplet. The adjacent triplets are also linked. So unlike the cilia and flagella, they are triplet instead of doublets. The central part of centriole is also proteinaceous and called hub, which is connected with tubules of the peripheral triplets by radial spokes made up of protein. The centrioles form the basal body of the cilia or flagella and spindle fibers that give rise to spindle apparatus during the time of cell division in animals. Moving ahead with the last organelle, which is nucleus. Nucleus was first discovered by Robert Brown in 1831. Material of the nucleus stained by basic dyes was given the name chromatin by Fleming. Normally, a cell has only one nucleus, but there are few cells like skeletal muscle which are multicellular in nature. Some mature cells like nucleus, example, mammalian RBC, and in plant it is sieve tube. During the interphase of the cell cycle, nucleus contain nuclear envelope, nuclear matrix, chromatin, and nucleolus. Nuclear envelope, which is double-layered membrane with a space between it, and that space is known as perinuclear space. It is a barrier between the materials in the nucleus and cytoplasm. Outer membrane usually continuous with the ER and also bears ribosomes on it. Nuclear envelope has minute pores formed by the fusion of its two membranes. These are the passages. These pores are the passages for the movement of RNA and protein between nucleus and cytoplasm. The next one is chromatin. It's a network of nucleoprotein fibers. It contains DNA and basic proteins like histones, non-histone proteins, and RNA. So the composition of chromatin is DNA, histone, non-histone proteins, and RNA. During the time of cell division, these chromatin condenses to form chromosomes. Nucleolus, which is a dense organelle present in nucleus. One or more non-membranous spherical body are present in the nucleus. It is continuous with the nucleoplasm. It's a site for ribosomal RNA synthesis. Chromosomes. A human cell has about 2-meter long DNA distributed among its 46 chromosomes, that is 23 pair of chromosomes. Every chromosome has a primary constriction, which is centromere at the center, on the sides of which disc-like structure is present, that is known as kinetochores. Based on the position of centromere, chromosomes are of 4 types: metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric, and telocentric. Metacentric, the normal one, where the middle centromere forming 2 equal arms of the chromosomes. Submetacentric, centromere is nearer to one end forming a shorter arm and longer arm. Acrocentric, centromere is close to its end, forming one very short and one very long arm. And the last one is telocentric chromosomes, where terminal centromere is located. There are some chromosomes that have non-staining secondary constriction, and those are known as satellite chromosomes. Microbodies. These are membrane-bound minute vesicles which are present in eukaryotic cell, and the function of these microbodies is to contain various different kind of enzymes, and they are present in both plants and animal cell. Here is the difference between plants and animal cell. In plant cell, cell wall is present, plastids are present, vacuoles are larger and in center, centrioles are absent. In animal cell, cell wall is absent, plastid absent, vacuoles are many but small, centriole is present in it. Lastly, comparing the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic are generally smaller, whereas eukaryotes are larger in size. Genetic material in prokaryote forms nucleoid, whereas nucleus is present in eukaryotes. Nuclear membrane is absent in prokaryote, and in eukaryote, nuclear membrane is present. Membrane-bound organelles are absent in prokaryotes, whereas it is present in eukaryotes. Circular DNA. The type of DNA present in prokaryote is circular, whereas in eukaryote, the type of DNA, the shape of DNA is linear. 70S type of ribosome is present in prokaryotes, whereas in eukaryote, the ribosome is 80S in cytoplasm, but 70S is present in plastids and mitochondria. So here we will end our chapter. We have learned about the cell, its organelle, prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Thanks for watching.